Wow, I think Fitz is the only person to reference the 2004 Pistons other than myself. Wow.
Yeah, I was about to say, hold on.
Thank you, Evan. That brightened my evening.
Well, I don't tie it in.
I'm just going to go out and say it. Joey Chestnut has to be on the pub.
Has to be.
More. I mean,
has to be.
Dramatic, man. That was a journey.
Fitzmagic in September is like one of the hottest athletes in the world.
So you want to talk about putting a team on your back? Luka is Larry Bird reincarnated. This man might get it done.
And so there's a joke that that Jimmy Garoppolo was going to get traded to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And Tom Brady was like, nah, you're going to go with that motherfucker? Like, I'm coming back.
10 seconds.
What is going on? And welcome to Pub Sports Talk, episode 109. We got Reverend Father Fitz up in the building, Tim, Dr. Farner in the house, and the one, the only, best stash and hair mane in the game, hands down, number 35 in your program, number 1 in your heart, baby, Kirby Connell.
Let's go.
Hey, dude, thank you so much for hopping on. We have been huge fans of what you guys have been doing up in Knoxville and Tennessee, and especially you coming out, relieving games, and just leaving your stamp out there this season. I love it, dude.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It was definitely a fun season.
You guys, I mean, fun doesn't even begin to describe it. Outside world is calling you the bad boys of baseball. It seemed like you guys kind of leaned into it a little bit, but in reality, it looks like you guys are just having fun out there. And to me, that's what it's all about. It's college sports. It's having fun with your dudes. And it looks like you guys lived that up to the T.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You know, everybody calls us the villains. You know, that's and the bad boys of baseball. But, you know, I guess we took that and ran with it. So, you know, that people called us classless, but it's okay.
Dude, like, yeah, I don't get the classless thing. To me, it's just you guys having fun, and you're painted as, like you said, the villains. And you guys, hey, you want to call us that? Fine. We'll show you a villain, and we're going to win while doing it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, we got the villain called, and then all of a sudden we get hats made for it, and, you know, we're rocking the hats, and then now they start selling them in the Vol Shop and Alumni Hall and stuff like that. But, yeah, no, they say we're classless just because we're trying to have fun.
Yeah, exactly. I don't get it. And me and Tim have been huge advocates for, like, some baseball needs a life. They need, like, some juice put in them. And watching you guys play ball this season was like everything we wanted to see out of baseball.
Oh yeah, for sure. You know, we tried to, you know, make it enjoyable for all the fans and stuff. And, you know, it's really good because the fans are there to support us. You know, it was awesome to be there and be in the moment like that. And with this team, it was so special just because, you know, we were more of a family than some of the past few years. And, you know, it really showed that, you know, like say we hit a double and they Drew and all them do their celebration, you know, in the postseason, you see all of us outside of the dugout. We're celebrating with them and, you know, just supporting him and having his back.
Dude, absolutely. Well, before we dive too much into this season, let's rewind the clock a little bit. Let's talk about where you come from. You're a South Crackalacky kid. We love to see that. We're from North Carolina. And you correct me if I'm wrong, but you once threw a little perfect game in high school. Is that right?
No, I was actually one pitch away from a perfect game.
That's on me, Kirby. Bad investigation report.
No, it's okay. I do have a perfect game in my career, but I was 8, so.
Hey, it counts, baby.
Wow. I got a picture frame to go with it, so, you know, it works.
Heck yeah, dude.
And you didn't walk anybody?
No walks.
Man, as an 8-year-old, that's a tough task.
That's cold-blooded.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of strikeouts and a lot of kids getting hit by pitches. That's what I remember.
Oh, man, that's awesome. All right, so I'm guessing you played baseball your pretty much entire life. Since you could walk and run a little bit, you were playing baseball.
Yeah, there's a picture in my my grandma's house of me when I was 18 months old with a baseball bat because my brothers, who are older than me, both played baseball, and my dad was their coach. So, I was always at the baseball field with them. And so basically I was just always had a bat and a ball with me wherever I went.
Dude, I love to hear that. That's awesome. You come through. You didn't always live in South Carolina, right? You had moved there. Did I read that right?
Yeah, I lived in Johnson City, Tennessee for 12 years. And then my dad got a new job in Missouri. So me and my mom and my dad packed up and went up to Missouri, and then lived there for about 3 years. And then we moved down to South Carolina.
Dang, man. So you guys just all over the place, just going.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And that even before I was born, my parents moved around in Georgia and stuff. So my dad's a pastor. So, you just never know what God's going to lead you. And, it's taken us many places and led us to many different people that we've met along the way. And, it's really good because, you make these friendships with these people and, just being able to know that they're there for you and they're one call away, it really helps.
Dude, that's amazing. Yeah, that's incredible.
My dad's a pastor too, Curbs.
Oh, yeah.
Kirby.
PKs.
Yeah. PK. I hate the term PK, but yeah.
Oh, man. Kirby, now you going to go in the family business, or are you thinking other ventures in life?
No.
Yeah.
I used to actually be terrible at public speaking. I used to get really nervous. But no, I'm not going to be a pastor. At least not that I know of.
Yeah. You never know where God takes you. You never know.
Nope.
Hey, that's really cool. Growing up, did you play any other sports, or was it only baseball?
Yeah, I played football and basketball. I played 1 year of soccer just because I couldn't play baseball for the school, so I played soccer to get conditioning in. I scored 4 goals. I'm actually undefeated in my soccer career.
Hey, let's go.
But yeah, that's about it. Football and baseball, and that's about it. Football, baseball, basketball.
Hey, that's cool. That's really cool. Did you play all three kind of growing up, even through high school a little bit?
Yeah, I didn't play football my senior year. I moved to Blacksburg, South Carolina, halfway through my junior year, and they ran a whole entire different complete offense than I did in Missouri, and I didn't want to get hurt, so I just basically said I'll just work on basketball and baseball. And my baseball coach in Blacksburg was the football offensive coordinator, and he said that's perfectly fine with me if you just want to play baseball.
Hey, so. Yeah, dude, absolutely. Don't risk anything. I'm sure you're already pretty much committed to Tennessee by that point, right?
Yeah, I was committed my summer of my sophomore year of high school.
Oh, nice. Good deal. That kind of takes some pressure off you those later years, and you just kind of relax and play the game now.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
What sold you on Knoxville and the Vols? Coach V, he's an electric personality. As a PK, as a pastor's kid, he says a lot of 4-letter words that maybe some people wouldn't agree with. But to me, he's electric. He seems like a great coach to play for. But what sealed you the deal?
Yeah, I've known Coach V since he was at Missouri. I went to a baseball camp, and he was actually one of the guys that was there. Actually, gave me his phone number and was like, "Hey, you need to contact this dude at some point throughout your career in high school." And I was like, "Okay, I'll just take it and maybe contact him a few times." But once he finally got the job, I sent him something out. It's like congratulations or whatever. And then the next day I'm playing at a tournament in Atlanta, and I'm looking over and he's in a Tennessee hat and stuff like that over there watching me. And I'm like, okay, that's, it shows that he's ready to be there and support us. Recruiting is something that we really strive for at Tennessee. They're always out on the road, trying to find the best players ever. So, just basically they knew that I was a good player. I'd probably succeed at the highest level. and they supported me through that. So, and just basically being under Coach Anderson, that we really don't. Coach Anderson saw a lot in me. He really didn't care how hard I threw. I didn't throw pretty hard. I mean, I throw about the same right now. But all he cared about was throwing strikes with him and Coach V. And Coach A and Coach V, they just want to know who's going to throw the most strikes and who's going to get the most outs. So it doesn't matter how hard you throw. It'd be nice to throw it as hard as Ben at 105, but Ben's built a lot different than I am. So.
Yeah. Hey, that's true. You got to get your strengths and weaknesses, and whatever's given to you, you got to take it. As long as you get strikes, that's the name of the game, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, so you went, from Tennessee or from high school to Tennessee, you kind of go from a starting pitcher to more of a relief pitcher. Was that a hard transition for you?
Yeah, in high school, I was always a starter. The occasional I come in and relief, basically to close out a game. But no, I was basically a starter, and then got to Tennessee, and they're like, "Hey, you're probably not going to start over Garrett Crochet, Chad Dallas, and Chase Wallace. So you're going to become a reliever now." So I became a reliever and took the role with it, and just ran. It was definitely something I had to bite. Definitely having to come out of the pen, but you learn over it all, and just basically go out there and. And God trusted me, and, it was okay.
Yeah, dude, absolutely. And it seems like you've kind of really lived up this role, and you were a major part of the success you guys have had, not just this season, but rewinding back from your sophomore and freshman year as well.
Yeah. Freshman year was a little different. In the fall, I broke my ankle. So it was hard to, recovery, and they didn't know if I'd make it back in time for season. So I set out like the first 2 weekends of my freshman year, and then finally got my chance to pitch in a midweek, and then eventually made my chance to come in relief on a weekend, and then COVID happened. So,
brutal.
Oh yeah, it was really brutal. But maybe it's something good for us.
Yeah, hey, absolutely. But I just can't imagine going through the rehab every single day. It's like, I'm going to get back. And then, bam, 2020 happened. But, hey, it made you mentally and physically stronger, right?
Yes, it did.
Good. Boys, I don't want to steal the interview, so feel free to hop in there.
I guess I can jump in. So usually with our college, we've had a lot of college football players on, and I asked them their NFL ceiling and floor. But I'll ask you, Kirby, your MLB ceiling and floor, and I guess with pitchers. So which MLB pitcher did you aspire to be, or that you kind of put as kind of the height of your game, or even if you can reach it, and then your floor is kind of more attainable. It's kind of like which pitcher you're more that you kind of throw or maybe what kind of pitches are in your repertoire in comparison to other guys?
I think I have to say my ceiling. I always wanted to be like a Chris Sale or Clayton Kershaw with a really good slider or a curveball. But I think I've gotten to the point where I'm kind of like like Daniel Norris. He has a really good changeup, and it works very effective off his fastball. So I think that's that'd probably be my floor right there is Daniel Norris. And I also know him. He's from Johnson City, so that helps.
That's cool.
That's a big help.
Oh yeah.
Did you go to your high school or neighboring school?
No, he played. Him and my brother, my middle brother Kevin. They played on the same travel ball team, and they were in the same conference.
Jeez.
So nice. Powerhouse.
They have to face each other?
Yeah. So there is a funny story that when they were playing each other in the conference tournament or whatever, Daniel knew that Kevin wouldn't swing at the first pitch. So Daniel knew that he wasn't going to swing, so he threw him a fastball. And Kevin knew that also, that he was just going to take. So Kevin unleashed on the fastball first pitch and hit a grand slam or something like that. So
that's hilarious.
Playing checkers, he's playing chess.
Yeah, that's funny.
All right, Kirby. I was reading up on you, and one thing that really piqued my curiosity was the Vol Leaders Academy class. I was hoping you could dive a little bit into that and give us a little bit of background to that.
Yeah, so Vol Leaders, it's an academy that we have through Tennessee Athletics. So you have to be nominated either from a Vol Leaders alumni or one of your coaches. So you have to go through a interviewing phase where you sit down with the teachers of the academy, and they will like interview you, and you have to pass the interview and do stuff like this. But usually, if you are you're usually recommended if you're highly talked about by your coaches or like the Vol Leaders alumni, you got a pretty good chance of getting in. But in the class, it's for a full semester, so the first half and the second half. And the first half is you're in the classroom, learning all about like leaderships, how you can lead, how you can use your sport as a vehicle to help you lead throughout the community, throughout your team, basically anywhere. Just how you're able to use the sport and how you're able to use your leadership abilities to help you in the future. And then in the second half, we usually do like some interactions. So we'll play like games and stuff, because in the summer you will take a trip. I know this year they're going to Rwanda. And then last year we went to Belize. My cohort did. We went to Belize and we were able to serve down there. Not really serve, but use our leadership skills and, just basically interact with the people there, and, just show how we use our sport as a vehicle. And last year we had 19 different sports. So all the sports in the athletics have either 2 people or 3 people from each sport. And so like baseball, I think this year they had 3 people in the cohort. So basically, just those 3 guys will try to lead us as a team. Usually it's either sophomores or juniors. We've had a few freshmen in there. But, just basically you'll go in the second semester and you will play like games that you would use. Like you come up with games yourself, like as a group. You'll get split into groups. You come up with games that you can use leadership skills and how you will use them on the trip. So, it's really fun. The trip was amazing. I loved every single minute of it. And, just being able to interact with the kids over there and the organizations, it was really amazing to be able to do that. And I'm so glad I got the opportunity to do it.
Man, that's incredible. I'm looking at the list, your cohort. You got volleyball, football, men's, women's tennis, swimming. Like there's just in your group alone, you have a variety and perspective of so many different sports, and finding ways that you can, I kind of look at it like mentoring. We have a lot of collegiate athletes that have been on the pod, and the ones that really say they want to give back to their community and mentor young athletes and young kids. I think that's awesome. And it's really cool that Tennessee has kind of established this program to really kind of put those 2 worlds together. So that's really awesome of you, man.
Yeah, it was awesome. And, you never know who's going to be in your cohort. Like my cohort, when we went to Belize, we had Alante Taylor, who just got drafted by the Saints. And then we also had, I'm trying to think who else with us. We got all different. Josiah Jordan was in my cohort. And you got Trey Smith, who played for the Chiefs. You got all different kinds of people who are in a Vol Leaders Academy, and it's really good to see that these people are, making a life out of themselves and using their leadership skills in their future.
Heck yeah.
That's great, man.
That's awesome. Deb, you got anything for Kirby?
Yeah, man. I just want to say, like, first time I kind of got you on my radar was through the Pitching Ninja. That guy, I think it was like a compilation of like all the stuff you had. And you got like a ton of nasty stuff. I'm guessing the one that I saw was like a 2-seamer. I want to say it was a slider and maybe a curveball. What's like your full pitching scope? Like what's all?
So I throw I got a 4-seam, just a regular 4-seam, and then throughout the season I had a 2-seam. I know in that video I had a 2-seam, but then I started changing and throwing a sinker because I thought it played very well off my changeup, which I also have. And then I got a curveball and then a slider.
Dang, that's a ton of pitches, man. No, I think the sinker was the one I couldn't figure out. I'm not sure if it was in the video or not, but I guess piggybacking off that question, is there a pitch that you wish you had in your repertoire to just kind of add to it?
I wish I had a fastball that I could throw above 90 miles per hour. But no, I can throw a knuckleball. I got a pretty good one, but I'm always scared to throw it. In a fall scrimmage, I'll mess around and throw it. But I wish I was able to throw something other than an 88-mile-an-hour fastball, but
hey, it works, man.
That
thing has a ton of run on it. I mean, I just watched that video. I was like, good gosh, like I would never be able to do that. I'll never even do anything with that. But
You ever throw a fork?
Crazy. I've never
You ever
seen
throw a
that.
fork ball? Sorry, jumping in there.
No. I wish I could throw a splitter, but I have tiny hands, so doesn't really help. It kind of just doesn't split. It just spins. So. It's just a slow fastball.
Fair enough. We always put people on the hot seat. So if you're ready, Kirby, we're going to put you on the hot seat. Kind of first answer that comes to mind. We're just going to riddle through them.
All right.
All right. We're going to start with 2 listener questions, both coming from Andrew Price. Any razor company NIL deals coming up for you?
No. I don't plan on shaving, so
yeah.
No razors.
Okay. I mean, even like the chin or cheek. Anyways, all right.
Team no razor.
Yeah, team no razor. I'm here for it. Is there any NIL deals you're working on?
Yeah, I got a lot of NIL deals. I got one with Chinook Seedery, the best seeds ever. I have one out of a
oh no.
Oh, they froze on us.
It froze.
The cliffhanger.
I know. Maybe we have maybe we'll come back. Fingers crossed. But dude, so far, I'm so pumped to have Kirby on. It's been a good interview so far. And Tennessee baseball, you guys know me. I've sunk my teeth in them. I'm all in.
We gotta get Kirby to unveil the stash. He's like he's been like kind of hidden under the. It's like an unbox or like an unveil. We're just keeping the listeners guessing.
Oh, he's back. We're good. Curb, I think you're still on mute. We can't hear you. All right. Technical difficulties. Fingers crossed.
I'm looking up these seeds right now. They got a ton of flavors. Parmesan and pepper. I bet that's pretty hot.
What kind of seeds are they?
They're like sunflower seeds.
I missed that part.
Kirby, can you hear us? We're struggling.
There's the stash, though.
Yeah, the stash is there.
We got the unveil. Yeah.
It's a powerful stash. Looks good.
Yeah. The stash is coming back. I feel like ever since Top Gun, it's really coming back.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, 100%. I wish I could grow one. I never could.
I can barely grow. It looks awful. But
Tim, I could see Tim with the stash.
Thank you, Fitz.
Yeah,
I'm going to be growing one soon. I'm going to let Once I can get the hair into the man bun, then I'm growing the stash.
Yeah, and then just do the dance to take my breath away.
Oh my lord.
Oh my god.
Kirby, any luck? Can you hear us? Okay.
Hey, sorry, I lost connection.
Hey, you're good, brother. It happens, man. We adapt. We were just talking about your stash, and we were all envious of it, so we're good.
Thank you.
All right, so you got the seed deal going on. What else you got going on?
Better Mattress, company out of Knoxville, and then Ham and Goodies, known for their lemon cookies.
Ooh, yes, kiss.
They're amazing. Let's see. Have shirts out of Alumni Hall and Ball Shop.
Yeah, you're rocking the hat, right?
Yeah. So this was actually team issued from Coach V himself.
Heck yeah.
So it's got Smokey and he's tossing the ball.
That's sick.
That's pretty awesome.
I can't think of any other NIL deals right now.
Hey, any promo codes you want to plug in there real quick? Let's get Kirby some money here.
Yeah. So if you go to Ham and Goodies, you can get I think it's $3 off your purchase if you use Kirby 35 for a box of cookies.
Let's go.
They're amazing. Just letting y'all know.
They ship out anywhere?
They ship anywhere.
Let's go.
So I recommend either lemon cookies or the new strawberry ones.
You had me sold. It's summer season. I need both of them, so I'm sold, Kirby.
Okay, go for it.
I love it. I'm here for it.
What flavor of these seeds are we recommending here?
Oh, my brother just asked me about the seeds. He goes, "What flavor should I try?" I'm a big Parmesan pepper. It's really good. Jalapeno ranch has a little tang to it. So does Smokehouse barbecue. Honestly, all the flavors are really good. Hatch chili tastes like queso. So if you really like queso, Hatch chili is the place
Oh my
to go.
gosh.
All right.
That's like Devin's dream.
Yeah. I think I'm just gonna buy like the sampler.
Yeah. Seems like the way to do it. All right. 3 more quick questions for you. I know you got to bounce. Do you know all the words to Rocky Top?
Yes, I do.
Okay. We're not going to make you sing it. Don't worry. All right. Favorite all-time Tennessee baseball memory?
I would have to either say the SEC tournament when we won the championship, or when Drew hit the home run last year against Wright State.
Heck yeah, dude. If they're making a Kirby Connell movie and you can't play you, who's playing you?
Sam Elliott.
Oh,
Yeah.
he had that
Oh
ready.
my
You
God,
were ready to
yeah.
go.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
The only person that can pull off the mustache.
That is true. I love it. Boys, any other hot seat questions for Mr. Kirby? Cool, man. Kirby, we can't thank you enough for hopping on. I've got your 2 Instagram handles down there, Volley Fingers and Kirby Connell 35. Go give them a follow, give them like. I got to ask, though, what's up with the 2 Instagram, 2 Twitter accounts going on?
Yeah. So basically all of our so the Kirby Connell is my Instagram. And then I was given the name Volley Fingers because I kind of look like Raleigh Fingers. So we kind of do on Volley Fingers, we make purchases. We do like shout outs on events and stuff that I've gone to and stuff like that. So, you can buy stuff off there. You just got to DM them. We got shirts, we got hats. We got all different kinds of shirts. We got jerseys, and we have, I think we have some jerseys too. So yeah, we're trying to make a little money out of it. So.
Hey, let's do it. Guys, go buy him out. Go check him out. Kirby, I can't thank you enough for hopping on. You're welcome back anytime, dude. And we'll hit you up later.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thanks,
Yes, sir.
Kirby.
I see, man.
Great to meet you.
Hey, one heck of an interview right there.
Great guy.
Yeah.
World class.
World freaking class. I wish we had him on for another hour. We could probably ask him 1,000 more questions because that Tennessee baseball season was immaculate.
Electric.
Electric, yeah. I really want to ask about Jordan Beck flicking off the ball. Like, what's his initial thoughts? But ran out of time. We'll circle back to that. Next week might have a special guest, or the week following, App State's men's basketball coach, Coach Kearns, might be joining the pub, taking the stairs. So big fans of that. Fitz, we started this podcast, and I've got to apologize because it's not every day that it's our boy's birthday. Happy birthday, Fitz!
Yeah.
Happy
birthday. And I was saving it too. I didn't want to steal our buddy Kirby's thunder, but I saved my birthday beer for the pod.
Let's go, baby.
Evening Joe, good beer.
Cheers to you.
Yeah, we're going with Lil Catawba Evening Joe. No free
What
shout
is
outs,
that?
but
Is
I just gave it a free shout out.
It's a nice coffee
like a
blonde.
mocha?
It's a coffee blonde.
Yo, Tim knew that
Very
exactly.
good.
It's a coffee blonde.
It's a good pick.
good.
It's
6.5%.
You'll see the color is very. It's like a nice light color there.
Ooh, that's a lot lighter than I thought it would be.
Yeah, I thought that thing was going to be like chocolate milk.
Yeah, I did too.
No, it's decent. Sweet, smooth, vanilla. That's that's the trademark there. Or the
I like it.
slogan.
We've also been starting with a random sports fact. I got one ready if you guys don't have one. All right, we're gonna lay it on it. I don't know. Think back to like fan bases. Okay, what's the worst thing a fan base could do to get inside an opposing player's head?
Throw beer on the field.
Throw beer on the field. Okay, I like it.
That I don't know if that's to get in a player's head, but that's probably the worst thing you can.
I mean, it definitely gets in Ron Artesta's head, so that's a good.
Talk
one.
about the player's mom.
Oh, player's mom. I like it.
Mm.
We're thinking more diabolical here.
Hold their
We'll go-
wife and kids up for ransom.
All right. Too far. We got to find the middle ground. Pablo Escobar is a big USC fan over here.
Oh my god!
All right, rewind the clock to 2006. So it's a little bit more of an innocent time. USC basketball is gearing up. It's March. They're about to play their crosstown rival UCLA here. And they've got a stud on the roster named Gabe Pruitt, going to be a future NBA pick, play for the Boston Celtics. Not much in the NBA, but he's an NBA talent. Gabe Pruitt is a single man. It's college. This is back in AOL days. A little AIM was going on, a little AOL Instant Messenger. He gets a message from UCLA. Let's see. Bruin Babe, something. I can't remember the exact name of the IM count. But
Bruin
he's sold.
Babe 69.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh my god!
Or no, it's Beautiful Bruin Babe. Something like that.
96.
Yeah, not yet. So he gets a message. They hit it off. He exchanged phone numbers with this girl. Even pictures of him flexing the mirror and wearing a UCLA jersey. Now, remember, he plays for USC. So he's like, hey, we'll meet up at the party after the game. Cool. He goes out there. As soon as he steps on the court, people are chanting his name. They're chanting the fictitious character in AIM messenger name, and they're chanting his phone number out there with signs that say, call me Gabe. They catfish him. This is the original payout.
Original
situation.
catfish.
Yeah.
Oh God.
So the absolute worst scenario, he goes for 3 for 16, 6 points, and 16 turnovers. The worst he ever played. UCLA destroys the Trojans out there. Rough scenario for our boy Gabe. So this leads me to my question. Is this too far for fans? Or do you think, you know what, that's all good fun. Maybe it's not all that bad.
I think the only thing there would be maybe the phone number. I think that's a little obviously it's not like a huge ordeal, but man, that's brutal.
I feel like the line gets drawn at doxing. I mean, it's cool to mess with them, and I would blow up the pictures of him flexing in the mirror and everything.
Yeah, they did that as well. Yeah,
like personal info. That's okay. You're getting into legal territory there.
He's gonna get swatted.
Yeah, really. Oh God.
I don't know. This reminded me of the Monte Teo thing. I mean, I don't know if that was. I don't know if that was geared by a fan, necessarily trolling, but I mean, that was a crazy thing that happened. Like one of the top players in college football, and everyone in the world knew, oh my gosh, he got catfished by a make-believe girlfriend on the internet. It's just crazy. It's just mind-boggling. What a time.
So like for Gabe, good timing on your part, dude, because if this is Twitter age, people don't forget that shit. This has been kindly forgotten. Like we all remember Teo, but oh man, yeah, absolutely harsh.
The only other thing I'm wondering in that scenario is you get fucking 16 turnovers. Why is he not getting pulled?
That's fair. Yeah.
Throw in the towel.
Pulling a Brucey had too much popcorn.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. Also, shout out to the students to get a bunch of drunk college students to chant the same thing. That's a hard feat. But to get them to chant a full phone number, I don't know how you do that. That's impressive.
Yeah, that's
crazy.
That's pretty wild.
It kind of reminds me of the story of JJ Redick. I don't know if you guys heard it. Like when he had played Maryland, he had to like change his phone number like 12 times his junior year because they kept getting a hold of his phone number and call him like every 10 minutes, just on loop all night long.
Somebody was either working for Verizon as a spy or one of his teammates just freaking hated him.
Yeah. Selfish son of a bitch. Yeah. All right. So that's our random sports fact of the game. It seems like all have kind of cleared the water here. There's no hard feelings there from Gabe Pruitt or anybody else. You just, man, shout out to that UCLA fan for doing that, but maybe a little shame on you at the same time. I'm kind of torn. I'm proud, but also a little disappointed.
You live and you learn. You learn that Bruin Babe 503 is probably not a real account.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, too good to be true.
You think with a name like that too, you'd be like, this is suspicious. But we were more innocent in 2006. It was an innocent time.
Honestly, the work that went into that is more impressive than anything. Like,
to have like pictures ready on standby of this girl, yeah, that's true.
It's like class 1 murder. Like that's premeditated.
Now, it was said that the same person did this to multiple athletes, but Gabe was the only one that really took the bait hard.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's probably why he didn't pan out in the NBA. Let's just be honest. Like, it's just not very bright.
Yeah, fair enough. Oh, my goodness. All right, let's stay with a little college baseball here. We've got to get a shout out. I thought I had jinxed them. They came out swinging, swept Oklahoma in the finals. Ole Miss is your champions of baseball. Pretty impressive story. They get beat in the first round of SEC. They're the last team into the playoffs, and yet they're the ones holding up that trophy at the end of the day. So pretty impressive by those cats.
Hotty toddy.
Hotty toddy. To me, I don't know about you guys, but true underdog story. I don't think anybody had them on the radar. I didn't really start looking at them until the super regionals. I'm like, oh man, these guys they're hot. They're dicing, they're rolling right now. And they didn't disappoint. So with you guys, how do you rate them as an underdog?
You said they're like the 16 seed or whatever?
Yeah, the very last team in. So the 64th team.
That's pretty high.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's pretty insane.
Like I know our top tier is like App State being Michigan. How does this relate to that?
Well, I'm thinking of it like
for a national championship. So
yeah. So we're topping it.
I mean, there's still SEC baseball. I feel like it's when a team gets in the NCAA tournament, and it's like when Oregon wins the Pac-10 or the Pac-12, even though this season they may not get in, but they like win the Pac-12 and then they're the 12th seed and they make a run or something like that.
Yeah.
But now it is Ole Miss. They went all the way, so it's up there. But I also am like, I don't know if it's that crazy that they got hot at the right time. And even talking to Jeremy Dowdy last week, I think he kind of shared just kind of like, college baseball is just so interesting because some kid can just have the game of his life and just pitch like an insane game. So you never really know. It's like, even though like UT was number one, it's so hard to be the favorite. And we've talked about that on here for weeks. It's hard to be the favorite and and run all the way in college baseball. So
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know. I don't know how crazy it is. It's crazy, but I think there's a lot of swings that come into play with college baseball.
Okay. Well, I also think that like baseball is just a sport in general where I feel like the underdog has like the greatest chance of like overcoming anything. Like, because I mean, like you said, any given day in baseball, a player could have the game of their life or whatever, and there's no guarantees in baseball. Like it's like that's why the Yankees don't. They have a ton of World Series, sure, but that's why the Yankees don't win it every year. They've got the best team, but they don't always come out.
That's a good point. That's a real good point. Tim, you look like you're deep in thought over there.
I think we need more dogs, and I'm all for it. I think they did a great job. The Ole Miss Rebels.
Hey, look at you.
Are they the Rebels?
Yeah,
they are.
Look at you. They're trying to change the name of the Land Sharks because Rebels is kind of getting canceled out there, so they might switch to the Land Sharks.
Ole Miss
Fins up, baby.
Fins up.
I was thinking of asking Kirby how he felt about Peyton Manning watching them, and now I'm thinking about Eli Manning's alum beat Peyton, took out the favorite. I don't know. Just once again, Eli coming out on top.
Yeah. Hey, real quick, I don't have this up on our script here, but Archie Manning going to Texas. Texas back.
Horns down.
Big time.
I think it's sick.
Yeah,
it's cool. I'm glad he didn't
surprising.
follow their footsteps.
Yeah, I thought he was going to go Tennessee or Ole Miss, but I'm with you, Devin. I'm like, man, you're getting your own path. You're forging your own way here. Shout out to you, dude. And they're joining the SEC, so he gets to play Tennessee and Ole Miss anyways.
Oh, I didn't forget about that.
Yeah, so by the time he's a sophomore, they'll be in the SEC.
Horns up, baby.
They got a lot of work to
until
do.
Otherwise.
Yeah. Maybe a horn down, horn up for the pub. Yeah. But, hey, shout out to him. That's pretty cool. Moving on to professional baseball. Devin, I'm so glad you're here. We've missed you.
God.
And this week did not disappoint. Baseball's fun again. That's why I'm calling this segment. Because there was a brawl. We had a UFC bench-clearing brawl against the Mariners and Angels this week. And it's everything I wanted in baseball.
Yeah, I mean,
a brawl.
What was it like? Not even the game, the brawl.
That's it. That's all I need.
What are like 15 suspensions given out today?
12 suspensions. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's insane. That's insane. I want to know. I'm not dove enough into the whole scenario, but I want to know what set Jesse Winkler off to go. It looked like he went after a coach.
So what happened was he gets hit by the pitch by Wentz. He's like, they were already warned. The coach was warned, hey, this is getting chippy. And it's only a second inning, that's even better to me. Like the game just began pretty much. And like, hey, watch it. Coach is sitting there go, hey, watch your own mouth. Like, yada, yada, let me handle my pitcher. That's what set him off. I got the video right here. Nope, wrong video. One of these days I'll label it.
Careful with that thing.
I know. Spoilers. So I can't nice things. All right, here it is. Just all the benches are clearing, man. And there are some haymakers getting thrown here. I mean, you get somebody on that railing right there and you're just going. You might get a
YouTube that's not like typical baseball stuff is like everybody pulling everybody back, not like actual shit being thrown.
Baseball's fun again.
Yeah.
It's like
I
hockey.
don't know if my screen's just blurry. It looked like a swarm of bees. I mean, they were just like going all over the place.
That's really how it was.
One of my favorite things about baseball brawls is all the pitchers like slowly jogging in. Like they don't ever do anything. You can just see them in the back like trotting along.
It's just like I'm gonna get there. Oh, let me tie my shoe real quick. Hold on. No, I you know what? I'm here for it. I don't know what led to these moments. I need to do more investigation, more research into it. Because something has had to happen, whether the day before, night before, a season before. I mean, hell, pitchers don't forget, coaches don't forget these like petty things. So I don't know what happened between Winkler and the Angels.
It's the Mariners, right?
Yeah.
Is that who it was?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Seattle.
So the Angels and the Mariners play like a ton throughout the season, and I'm sure there's just some bad blood from back when. I don't know what happened again, but they play so much. There's no telling what's happening. Meat wants to obviously be on the podcast today too.
Get him, Meat.
Shout out to Meat. Meat's like, baseball's fun again. Let me at him. Bite the kneecap.
I only did baseball.
Yeah, I don't believe that. I don't doubt that at all. All right. That's all I have really for baseball, unless you got something, Slate. I know work's been crazy for you, so no worries.
No, I mean, I think the biggest the craziest thing right now is just how the Mets have really turned around. Last year they're obviously better than the Orioles, but I mean they were kind of a mid-tier team, and they just really turned it on.
Dude,
and that's without Scherzer, and if I'm not mistaken, I don't think DeGrom's pitching either. So, I mean, two of their aces. I mean, it's insane how much they've turned around. Also, Orioles are doing really good this year, so I can't really complain about baseball. I mean, really good considering, guys.
Right. Hey, they're covering a lot of spreads, which I'm here for.
Yeah, no, they've actually battled some this year, and I'm actually proud of them. We won't get a bid or anything because we're in the best damn league. I mean, you got the Yankees, Sox, the Rays, the Blue Jays. I mean,
dude, that's a good point.
We're always screwed.
Yeah, there's not much you can do there. Oh man, Cal Ripken, get him back. Reverse time. You're sold now. Cool. All right, Tim. I know you're ready for this, but before we get there, I gotta postpone it. I don't know if you guys saw this, but the largest NIL deal was reached this weekend. $9.5 million to a 17-year-old.
Was it quarterback? I see the Miami guy.
Yeah, the Miami guy, quarterback for future Miami. He's 17 years old. Signed a $9.5 million contract, which is more than Trevor Lawrence's rookie deal, by the way.
What
his
the
salary
hell?
breaks down more. Yeah. So,
Especially
guys,
since Trevor Lawrence took all his rookie money in cryptocurrency, and now it's not worth anything.
Yeah. You hate to see it. Jaden Rashada is his name, 17 years old. I mean, dude, I can't imagine if I was 17, you give me $9.5 million. I was happy when I had like $100 in my bank account. I was like, oh, big spending. You give me $9.5 million, you can't tell me nothing. How do we feel about this type of money being thrown out there? There were reports that he turned down $11 million to go play for the Gators down in Florida.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, I definitely think athletes need to be paid, but I think they're gonna have to have some sort of rule against stuff like this in the long term. I don't know what it would be, but that's pretty insane. I mean, he's not even played yet.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy, like an NIL cap.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
And was it a donor or like was it a who was the guy that backed it?
So I can't find any details on who. I know Florida was supposed to be a board of boosters, pretty much giving him $11 million. So I'd assume Miami's somewhat similar, unless Pitbull's like, here's $9.5 million, come work for my record label. Like I don't know, you know.
Yeah, I think that's kind of where I would draw the line. Like I don't feel like boosters and stuff like that need to be involved in these. Like if anything, it's just got to come out of like through the school. I mean, that sounds like it's like not even going to catch all of it, but I don't know, like just a booster being like, dude, I really like this kid. He's coming here. I'm giving him $9 million. Like that just seems a little.
Yeah, so you know, like Phil,
do you just buy a house like in the college campus? Like they have like fraternity row. Like what if there's just like the athlete row where it's just like there's just 4 mega mansions on a hill.
Yeah. That's to a 17-year-old. He has no Team SU gear yet, but that'll be his house. That's QB2 next to him, RB1, like ridiculous.
I think kind of playing off to your point, Parker. I think ultimately the NFL is going to step in and do something to put some sort of stopgate on this, because like you said, the biggest NFL or college football prospect that came into the league and drafted #1 overall made less than this guy. So like, I think at some point, if we keep seeing this, and to Devin's point, I think we're going to see the NFL be that stopgate to be like, look, you're affecting our product here and our bottom line, and that ain't flying. So I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what their reaction is.
I 100% agree with you, and I forgot to leave this fact in there. I know stars don't mean anything, chips don't mean anything, but he's only a 4-star prospect, so he's not even a 5-star prospect getting this type of money.
Wow, he's a scrub. Dang.
Yeah, I'm not saying
just
that.
Kidding, just kidding.
It was going from a 0-star, right?
Wow.
I mean, $7 or $9 million to go to a 7-5 team. Like, it must be God's grace to earth. Like, I don't even know what this kid. Never even really heard of him until this. So
I hadn't either. So I don't know. Hopefully it works out for Miami. Tim, you brought up the NFL thing. I don't know if you guys saw this either. NFL Sunday tickets up for grabs. They're going to add DirecTV or Dish pays $1.5 billion for it. They want a 100% increase, which means they're going to sell it for $3 billion. So Disney's up for grabs on it. I think Fox up for grabs. ABC, which I guess is Disney, Hulu, and Netflix, like all the streaming services and Amazon, are all up for like NFL Sunday ticket grabs for $3 billion per season.
Give it a fucking Nickelodeon. Those are the people that make the game worth a damn.
Yeah, I don't know if they got $3 billion to spend that way though.
I bet they'd make €3 billion on SpongeBob alone.
All right, you might get a point there. You might have a point. Oh. Wow. All right, Tim, your shining moment here. Avalanche take home the championship. They beat Lightning in Game 6. It lived up to the hype. This is a great series. I know it didn't go to Game 7, but honestly, all those games minus the 7-0 blowout were really entertaining games, and it all came down to that third period. I can't find a bad game there. Mikhail gets the MVP trophy, and well-deserved. He's a young blood. He's a rookie. That Avalanche team is pretty young. They put on a show. I'm sorry, Smack Apparel and Jeff, we don't have a boat parade down there, but Avalanche, from the beginning of the season till now, they're the best damn team in the league, and they proved it every single night.
Gosh, yeah. I mean, I was kind of glowing about it last week, but gosh, this series was so fun to watch. Even the blowout 7-0, you were just like, they just scored 7 goals. I don't know. The whole series, like if you're a hockey fan, you got to love it. The Avs, it's kind of deep-seated in my family to hate the Avs just because coming from Detroit and the bad blood there. But I was pulling for the Avs. I wanted them to win. They are just so fun to watch. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting to see, Makar with the MVP, playoff MVP. I talked a little bit about him and Miller a couple weekends or a couple weeks ago. We got some young talent coming in, and it's going to be fun to see these defenders who can put you on your ass and neutral ice, and at the same time score the puck. So, yeah, I'm excited. This is great hockey.
Absolutely. Fitz, Dev?
Man, Game 4 still hurts. Like the second loss in overtime, because, you lose Game 1 in overtime, which was a thriller. But Game 4, I feel like Tampa controlled it like the whole way. And it just, just power play goals kill you. And you play a team like Colorado, you cannot let them get numbers on you. It's just devastating. I think they were up 3-1, and then they let up a couple goals, overtime, and of course the Avs win it in overtime. It's just like, Tampa, if you just win one of the overtime games, it's going to 7.
Yeah,
and,
absolutely.
And you're just hoping it can extend to 7. But yeah, Avs, no, they proved they're a better team. They beat they beat the champs. I mean, you can't argue against that. They pretty much cakewalked through the entire playoffs, and then they just took down Tampa. So pretty incredible. I know that people living in Colorado are loving it right now. They love their hockey.
Dude, they're living the high life in more ways than one, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So I teased the video earlier. You hate to see this. You can't have it happen on championship, but within like 30 seconds of getting the trophy, they dent the trophy. Goes in for the team picture and just bam, slides right there. Dents the bottom of the cup. It'll buff out, right? They'll fix it. They'll get it ready. But
hell of a recovery.
Yeah, for real. The MVP get first dibs at the trophy. I love what they do with the Stanley Cup. Like every player gets their own day with the trophy. We saw Ovechkin when he just got what's beyond blackout, like obliterated with the
Piss
cup.
right up.
Piss right up. Yeah, as Matt would say. I love what they do is just giving each player a day with the trophy. They can do whatever they want. They have handlers there, but the player is the only one allowed to touch the cup. And obviously, I'm sure there's some not so friendly things to do with the cup. Who knows? But drinking beer from it, that type of stuff, I love to see it.
Oh, so I meant to message y'all earlier. So my buddy who lives near Denver right now, and the Avalanche page posted that Colorado brought home the cup. We're filling yours with championship ice. Limited edition beer made with shavings from the Avs championship ice.
Yeah,
I was like, I don't know. Yeah, I was like, I don't know if I'd want that. Like,
I mean,
they blood.
Yeah,
you get
dude,
blood on that
blood.
ice.
They literally spit on the ice. Like you watch the players and they're spitting on the ice.
This is how
Like, I
COVID
wouldn't want that
3.0
many
starts.
Yeah.
Tim, you're holding it up.
Yeah.
All
this
hell.
This is
the
weird.
king. Tim, you get to keep
Wow.
the Pick'ems trophy.
Wow. Thank
You
you.
are
Hold
the
the
man.
applause. Hold the applause. Thank you.
Hold on. How did Tim
So,
win?
how did Tim
Because-
win? Tim got
Because
the
I
goals.
picked the
Tim got the goals
no.
in the winning team, so he got 3 points to add to it.
Because I got the Avs in 6. I nailed the Avs in 6. I was curious who got goals.
Yeah.
So, what was how close was the goals pick? Because I was right on pace. I was getting a little too cocky about it.
It was within 2 goals. So he
Dang.
was
Wow.
So
Heartbreaking.
Tim was 4 goals away. It was 36 total goals. You were at 42. Tim was at
Oh
32.
my gosh.
Yeah, heartbreaking.
Oh man.
Which if you got goals, you just tied me. Oh,
This
Okay.
feels good, guys.
Yeah.
This feels really good. I'd like to thank everyone on the pub. I'd like to thank Barry here. Barry has been with me this whole time. I doubted myself, and Barry would just put his bony hand on my shoulder and say, you got this. So I'll be drinking from this tonight.
Oh my gosh.
So I appreciate it, guys. Thank you. Thank you for this opportunity.
Really close. It was really close.
It was a great Pick'ems race. You know what?
One
I'm
of
curious.
the best.
Yeah, our next Pick'ems, I guess it would be what? Maybe baseball.
World Cup.
Oh, World Cup.
Baseball.
World
No,
Cup.
World
We're going
Cup's in
World Cup.
November. World Cup's in November.
Damn it! Yeah, so it's baseball. All right, Tim.
Damn
We're
it.
coming for it again. You're gonna hold it for a little bit longer.
Yeah, that might be it. I don't think I'll make it through baseball. The Astros play every game.
Astros all the way.
Oh man, well, that's good. Real quick, the other 2 news I have, and people were talking about it on Twitter and stuff. Kyrie Westbrook, they thought they would be moving, getting new homes. They're both picking up their last year, so Kyrie will stay in Brooklyn. Westbrook will stay in LA. But that's really it. I don't really have much to say about it. They're not the greatest fits for their franchises, but they're still going to get paid for close to $50 million, if not more, for this last year. We'll see.
Yeah, shoot. I'll opt in for that contract. Yeah. Yeah. Oh shoot. I guess I'll stick with this team for 30 to 40 million. Oh.
Yeah,
boo.
exactly. Yeah.
Golly.
Woe is me.
Yeah, for real. Yeah.
Sad
Well,
panda.
poor me. Yeah. Well, anyways, guys, that's all I have for us. I guess we got a random question. Get out unless you guys got something.
One
doing
quick
parlay?
thing. Did y'all see Nutter Butter post on Twitter?
No.
So they posted yesterday, and it said "N is for the way you nut at me."
So bad.
What?
It's real bad.
Jeez.
Surely they knew what they were doing, right?
You would think so, right?
Their social account manager's either genius or he's fired.
The tweet right below it says, "Wait, what are you guys freaking out about?"
Yeah, so they knew. Oh my goodness. All right. Pub parlay. I forget.
We finally have the four guys we need.
We were
Four
close.
horsemen.
The 4 horsemen.
We're real close.
And we have Devin to guide us in our baseball picks, and if they're actually bad.
I'm pulling up. Just give me a minute. I'll look up pitching rotation. So
Okay.
give me a pick, and I'll tell you if it's good or bad.
Yeah. See, that's what we need.
I've
We
also
need that
got only $10 left in my bookie account. So,
Dude, you sound like me. Yeah.
it's a make or break for me.
It's been rough.
I'm loaded. I called Steph Curry winning MVP.
Yeah, you called it
I'm
earlier
up.
too.
I'm up. Yeah, I put it in before the playoffs and made I think I made 170 off that. It's real good odds.
Hey, that's awesome.
But I haven't put anything
hit last
in.
week, but I fudged. I fumbled the bag, guys. That was me. I picked the Atlanta Sport, and I should never have done that.
Thanks, Parker.
Yeah, no good.
So salty.
I know. I'm sure I cost us plenty of parlays, so I can't be upset.
So really, guys, all we have is some soccer, which very little soccer, and baseball. Unless I'm missing something. I guess a little UFC too, but
I'd say we just flood it with baseball.
just go for it.
For the month of July, just July baseball. Well, I say that, and Matt's going to do soccer picks, but
Yeah.
we just need
All
a
right.
day.
Yeah, whatever day you guys want.
I'm feeling Saturday.
I like Saturday.
I'm feeling Saturday.
That's typically when too when people are throwing aces, so that'll be a little bit easier to gauge if they're not up.
Let's go. I'm ready.
I think I'll throw in one here. Devin, you can tell me if this is ill-advised. What do you think about Padres over the Dodgers? Saturday. It's at LA.
Let's see. Oh, hang on, I was looking at the wrong one. It's not bad because they're both very good. Tatis still out, I think.
I think so.
I just knew the Padres were doing.
No.
They were doing well.
Yeah, I think you have Snell on the mount, right? For Padres, possibly.
Potentially, but that means you're probably facing Kershaw. I think it's a toss up. Where's it at?
LA.
It's in LA. That's the one problem. Dodgers are pretty good at home.
Yeah. Screw it. Go for it. I think. Do you have odds on it yet, Parker?
I don't have any odds on it here.
Let's just see if there's a Padres. Saturday.
I mean, I'm sure they'll be the underdog for sure. So that's why I was picking. It's plausible. They're 3 games back in the standings too.
Yeah, and that
Or
that-
they're
that would-
no, it says 1.5 games back on the Dodgers. So
There could be.
I like it. I like
Okay.
it.
Let's do it.
I do like it.
I got the Devin approval.
All right, so Padres.
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. I like it.
Padres Saturday. Let's do it.
I'm taking Houston over Los Angeles Saturday.
They play the Angels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Angels they were doing so great at the beginning. Now they're doing terrible.
Now they're just beat up.
Yeah, they're actually in the power rankings only a game above the Orioles. So good pick.
That's a solid pick.
Thanks.
I hate you. I'm gonna go Cards over Philly. Phillies have been all types of bad shit going on right now. I think Wainwright's supposed to pitch for St. Louis.
Yeah, Wainwright's disgusting. Let's see. Phillies would pitch. I don't even know any of the Phillies pitchers.
I don't either.
Yeah, I like it.
Hammer it.
If Wainwright's pitching, you're fine.
All right, Slate, who you got?
I'm going Blue Jays over the Rays. Blue Jays are going to try to make a push to really separate themselves from the Red Sox and get that spot.
I like that. Plus, they're home. Beautiful city of Toronto. Gotta love it. Hey, beautiful pub parlay. I didn't even play our music there. That's not even the right music. That's not even the right music. Somebody fire this producer.
What was the last one, Dev? What'd you say?
Blue Jays over the Rays.
So, random question. You guys got one for us?
I mean, mine's like a sports related question because I was repping the USA basketball because it's the 30-year anniversary of the Dream Team debut.
Yeah.
I was going to ask who are the greatest teams of all time, but I don't know.
We're going to have a segment based off that.
We want to do that. Well, yeah, we'll cue that up sometime.
Okay.
We'll do that. We'll do that
I
sometime.
feel like I need a minute to think about that.
Yeah, and that's why I didn't want to.
That's fair.
Yeah. Teaser. Just
teaser. It's coming because now we've kind of run out of sports besides baseball. So
yeah, exactly.
I'm done talking about Deshaun Watson and Baker Mayfield for a while. So
so
yeah, go ahead.
Circling back to that, are we only doing? Is it like all-star teams? Are we doing like just like a regular season?
Ever.
Okay.
Great.
Yeah, how are you defining it?
I think we should like come up with a number like we each like list 7 or something.
Okay.
There can only be one greatest team ever. Isn't that how this works? You can't have 7 greatest teams ever.
Well, I'm saying like we would list our top 7 or our top 10. Like we need to decide on a number and like.
Well, Tim's really already decided on his number 1.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah, we know it's going to be
Steph.
the 03 Pistons. We know that. So.
Come on, that's all you need.
We'll have a couple of Red Wings teams thrown in there. And then
it's the Astros.
Yeah.
The Red Wings,
That's right.
the Pistons.
Trouble.
You know what? I tell you what. I got one. This Saturday, shout out to my brother. We went to he came over here, visited the house in Raleigh, and we got to go see the Backstreet Boys live. Yeah, a little nostalgia, man. It brought me back to being like a little 7-year-old just running around. It was cool. So it kind of got my gears thinking, what is something you want to bring back from your childhood that you wish you could? I'm not saying I'm bringing back boy bands. I'm just saying they got the gear sparked there.
You know what?
Back.
I thought about this the other day, actually. I'm sick of people saying Creed and Nickelback aren't good.
Oh,
I'm damn sick of it. I'm sick
I
of
can
it.
second
Bring it
that.
back.
Cheers to that. I'm here.
Devin, what's the best Nickelback song?
Nickelback.
It's got to be Hero, the Spider-Man theme for the one with Tobey Maguire?
Oh, hero, no.
Yeah.
I like the this time, this place, misused mistakes. I can't remember what the title of that one is.
You don't want to look at this photograph every
That
time
was
it
so
makes me
bad.
laugh.
Dude, he's made bank though. Like people
Oh,
can
yeah.
rag him.
People can still go see him in concert. Like, yeah, people rag him, but they still listen to him. And I'm with you, Slate. Stop the slander on Nickelback.
I don't know.
Today was your last day.
No, okay. I want to bring back. Do y'all remember when Nickelodeon in the early '90s they just had game shows after game shows? So you had obviously you had the Legend of the Hidden Temple or like Global Guts where they're like battling each other, but they also had just these slime games where I think it was someone had a secret and they had a panel. The panel was always the actors and actresses from all that. It was the cast members, and they'd be the celebrities, and they'd have to guess, and they'd get slimed if they got it wrong. I just think bring back those game shows. I think that was entertaining TV as
Double
finest.
Dare. Yeah.
Yeah, but now knowing that your audience is now people like us who are either adulting or having kids of their own. So just bring it back, but make it for the family. I feel like we'd be all in.
I second that. Yeah, I agree. I will warn you. They have all that on Netflix. It doesn't hold up.
No, I didn't say all that. I said the game shows.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I just want to put that disclaimer. Yeah.
Oh, I
as
definitely
long
know
as we
that.
don't bring back the Amanda Bynes show, I'm done with that.
No. Yeah,
That was
I
the
didn't- I
worst
didn't
show
say
of
that.
all time.
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
I'm gonna do a throwback here. Tamagotchi.
Oh,
Anybody?
Oh yeah.
The Wii game? Is that the Tamagotchi Life? No, I'm thinking of Tamagotchi Life.
Homie, this is the little
Homie.
the little pixelated
Little egg.
virtual pet that you
I know
had
what
to
you're talking
take care
about.
of daily. And that man, he died if you didn't feed him. I think with all these cool watches that are out, you would think Tamagotchi would be so it would be cool to have your little Tamagotchi on your little watch.
Just making an app, right? For your Apple Watch.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta feed Chud here. Let me feed Chud real quick. Come on.
Was that your Tamagotchi's name, or did you just make that shit up?
Chud. No, Chud, he's for sure my Tamagotchi.
Yeah, that does not surprise me.
Oh my god.
Bring it back.
I like it. Tim, I'm gonna piggyback off yours. I'm gonna bring back N64, just the feeling of the controller was just sleek and amazing. Greatest games. And I'm gonna bring back in specifically, which it's already in talks to bring back, but GoldenEye 007, maybe one of the greatest shooter games ever made.
Oh, there's no doubt.
Yeah. So
honorable mention, the Tangerine Altoids.
Oh,
who said that was a good idea to get them away?
Yeah. Pack a little punch in there, a little sourness with them, right?
I mean, absolutely fuck the top of your mouth, but
I love it. Hey, greatest show on a Tuesday night, episode 109. Thanks for joining us. Shout out to Kirby. Thank you for joining us, man. Go give him a follow, all that good stuff. Go help him survive his NIL world that we're living in. And I can't wait to get my hands on some cookies. Might even get a little Kirby Connell jersey. I'm down for that. Stash says it all. But we'll catch you guys next week, maybe with Coach Kearns, maybe the following week. We'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Have a wonderful time.
See ya in a bit. Go well.
Hey, it felt good to have all four of us.
Wow,
back.
I think
OG.
Vince is the only person good episode
Reference
boys. 2004 Pistons other than myself. Wow.
Yeah, I was about to say, hold on. You got
Thank
done
you,
before
Evan.
8:30.
That
You go to
brightened my
bed.
evening.
Well, I don't tie it.
I'm just gonna go out and say it. Joey Chestnut has to be on the pub. 10
Has to be.
seconds. I mean,
They still make gushers, right?
Oh, yeah.
Fitzmagic in
Hey,
September is
I'm
one of
trying
the
to think
best
more
athletes in the
90s
world.
things.
Take a fruit roll up.
So you want to talk
roll
about
it
putting
together,
a team
you
on
gotta
your
crack
back?
my
Luka is Larry Bird reincarnated. This man might get it done.
And so there's a joke that that Jimmy Garoppolo was going to get traded to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And Tom Brady
Honestly,
was like, nah, you're going to go with that motherfucker? Like, I'm coming back.
10 seconds.
Bring back AIM. Our dude
No.
mentioned it. AIM.
AIM.
That was the best.
That's basically
Because
just
like
DMs,
nowadays, because like you could see when your buddies would get on, like you would just hop on, but oh, my like Parker's on AIM, and you just like message him. And like nowadays, everyone just carries around their phone, and like no one ever responds to anybody. I just feel like AIM was the move.
I agree with that. Yeah.